What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 128 of #Nitro Drinks. And on this week's episode, we are trying Nitro Pepsi. Happy #Thirsty Thursday to the Beverage Barrage, to the foodies, and to the good guys and gals of the Nitro Bros podcast. Happy #Thirsty Thursday to everyone. I'm super excited about this episode. So, little background on Nitro Pepsi before we get into it. First of all, I love the can right off the bat. I really like the design of the can, and we'll talk about what it says on it later. Did a little bit of research. It's been out for 2 months. They released the first ad for this about 2 months ago, and I saw it, and then I had something planned for that week, and then I couldn't find it anywhere, but I found it in Walmart. They also have a vanilla draft cola flavor. I figured we would try. First of all, I couldn't find that one. I only found this one, but I thought it would be good just to try the regular one. So there is nitrogen infused cola. That's all it says on here. Smaller bubbles, smoother taste. The only comment really I have on this is, like, I know that the Nitro cold brew is a big deal, and it's the same thing. They actually put nitrogen into cold brew coffee, and it gives it kind of that smoother feel to it. Here on the instructions, which I have followed partially so far. Step 1, chill the can. Then 2, pour hard. And 3, admire and enjoy. So we will be doing steps 2 and 3 here on camera. And as it says, smooth, creamy, easy to drink. I'm a fan of Pepsi. I go kind of back and forth. Whoa! Oh, it's overflowing. I'm just gonna start pouring it. Oh, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. So let's do it like this. Let's just open it right into the can and pour it hard. And then we're gonna do a little cleanup. Pouring it hard into my mug here. I probably just missed that shot, but here it is. We're gonna let it settle a little bit, and we're gonna clean ourselves up, and then we will get into the actual review of the drink. Okay, we're back. We got our mug filled up here. We got a big old mug here to have this. I don't know how well it picked up on camera, but when I opened it around here. The sound literally, I don't know if it was just because there was all that nitrogen infused packed in, or if it was just the nature of me chilling it and it was ready to burst. I don't know. Nitro, I think of kind of like rocket ship. It made a very explosive noise, and then it got everywhere, and then it started foaming up around the top, and I was like, that's my natural reaction. I'll just but then I was like, I gotta pour it. I didn't want to taste it. So here we are. I'm admiring it. It looks very nice in this big mug. This is it's 16 ounces, so here we are. No, it's not. It's 13.65 fluid ounces. I was way off. I'm gonna leave kind of the foam at the top. I think that's part of the smooth, creamy thing they're going for. I say let's get right into it. Cheers. Here we go. No surprises here. I was very interested in kind of tackling this because I didn't know. I feel like it's gonna kind of test my reviewing in a sense of the first thing right out of the way, it's Pepsi, tastes like Pepsi. Your classic Pepsi flavor is certainly the main thing that you're gonna get. There's no crazy extra something else. It tastes like a straight Pepsi. If you're a Coke person, and you say, I can't even think about trying a sip of Pepsi, then you're out on this right away. But if you do play both sides like I do, I like a Pepsi sometimes. If they only have Pepsi beverages, I'm still content. The draft cola is an interesting take for me, and I haven't seen that anywhere of why a smoother, I feel like cola by itself does the job, but they're trying to get into some new market, and I think it was a little bit smoother. I'm gonna take another sip here before I can really delve into that. I don't know how well that's gonna pick up. There are tinier bubbles it advertises. I don't think it's advertising anything falsely, and I do have kind of an air of smoothness that maybe it is just coming out of a glass and it's giving me a little bit of placebo that way. But I do definitely think that there is some extra something to it that I can't fully describe, besides it says more smooth going down, not as much I guess that's what it is. It's it doesn't not have carbonation to it. It has nitrogen, but also like the nitrogen infused makes it less offensive, I guess, or like if you're someone who's very sensitive to that carbonation, and it can get a little rough and get a little, I don't know, I'm trying to think of the right word, but this definitely mellows that out. It doesn't taste like it's flat, but it still has all of the essence of a soda, but it's going down just kind of more like a regular non-carbonated beverage would, if that makes any sense. That's kind of how I would look to describe it. I'm gonna take my final sip here and then we'll look towards giving this a grade. I was gonna say this comment last time, but I wanted to save it for this sip. So the foam on top is definitely something that I think that they're trying to incorporate with this as having an additional benefit to the flavor or the experience of having the Nitro Pepsi rather than just a regular one. Because like I said, I didn't really get it in the first two, and it's probably a symptom of this mug being so big that I wasn't able to get to it. But on these bottom sips, I was getting a little bit more of the foam. And I think that goes to the creamy aspect that they're talking about, that it gives it its own little something extra, and that layer of foam is gonna stay there and add to every sip if you continually have it out of like a mug or a cup or something like that, like it advertises you're supposed to do. So that also adds something, not necessarily creamy to the extent of like, oh wow, I'm having like a root beer float and there's like actual ice cream or anything like that. It just adds like a little something extra to, again, just the generic Pepsi taste. I think that also enhances a little bit the smoothness of having some other texture. There's a little bit more thickness in that beginning with the creamy. Thick and smooth, or you want like choppy, regular carbonated soda. I kind of think that there's an opportunity for both of them. I don't know if this is a limited thing or it's something that they're gonna keep around and have be a staple, but I don't necessarily think it's something that's gonna catch on with everyone. I think it's good. I don't think it's like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna drink a regular Pepsi again. I think it's definitely like an occasional thing, and that's why I kind of forecast that it might only be limited, because it's just like, okay, oh yeah, that's nice. I do like the can. I think like the bubbly small bubbles making up the Pepsi logo. Of course, I love the blue and orange combination rather than the classic blue and red. So for the Nitro Pepsi, I'm gonna give it a 7.2. 7.2 is how I feel. Personally, not blowing me away in any respect, but it's also gets the job done for what it is. It delivers on what it says, and it's just not super new and interesting. It is a new concept to the soda game, but it's not revolutionary in the sense of everyone is going to have to now adopt this and really be a special force in this type of market. So those are my thoughts. Let me know any other drinks you want me to try. I will look back. I don't think I have any other pending recommendations, so I'm just picking up stuff I can find. Maybe we'll go see if there's any new Starbucks or Dunkin' things in the near future. Feel like I haven't done one of those in a minute. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, follow Instagram at Nisto Bros. Check the link in the bio of our Instagram to grab some merch. There's also a link in the description of every video, and use code NistoShips for free shipping. And that's all I got. Have a happy #Thirsty Thursday and a good rest of your weekend. Peace, love, sip.